Hey guys! Welcome to a new video from Masters of Consulting. In this video, we're going to explain you a very important topic when you're going to live in Germany. So not many people actually know about this, especially people who are coming from different countries. So this is Schufa in Germany. So let's ask Jayant what he knows about Schufa or Bonität in Germany.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I'll tell whatever I know. It's like credit score, your credit score. How much worthiness do you have to get a credit or something in Germany? I got to know that first time when I was seeing few posts for my house or for searching the house or vacay. It's like few landlords would have written in the advertise that they would need your Schufa score to get the house or something. So then I got to know there is something called Schufa here, but I didn't apply here. It's important that you have good Schufa score to get a house or something, and even to get a credit. That's what I know. But you have more knowledge about it, so you can explain more probably.
So yeah, that's what. So do you know your Schufa score? How much is it?
No, I don't know, and I don't know the scale also, whether it is negative or how is it. I don't have any idea. Yeah.
So exactly, this is the video for people who are out there just like Jayant, who actually know what is Schufa, but not properly or deeply about it. Actually, Schufa is the score which you get when you are living in Germany, and it will also check your credit score, how much you have been paying your bills in the right time or not, and how many bank accounts do you have, and also it will check the risk of you living in Germany, and how often are you paying your bills properly, and how often are you moving, how often are you moving your jobs, and all these things. So that this will be mostly, it's like a kind of a trust for people who are going to give you a house, or going to give if the bank's going to give you a loan. So for them, actually, how do you differentiate between two people? Whom should I give a loan with less interest, or whom should I give a loan with more interest? So this is where the Schufa comes into play. So many people, for example, students, they really don't care about Schufa. For example, I was a student, Jayant was a student. I really didn't know what Schufa was, and then after 2 years I had got into a situation, and then I felt like, okay, it would have been really good if I had known this about Schufa before. So shortly, so after you come to Germany, so what happens is everything what you do, everything what you buy is always tracked in a way that it will be represented in a score, which is called as Schufa Score. So that's what. If I want to go into deep, I just want to read here. So Schufa is, I don't think this will be so interesting, but Schufa is Schutzgemeinschaft für allgemeine Kreditsicherung. So it's also called General Credit Protection Agency. So whenever someone refers to your Schufa score, Schufa report, Schufa rating, and so on, they are talking about the same thing, your Schufa Auskunft, your credit information. So exactly, guys. So we come here and we really don't know, because to be honest, for me in India, I don't think many people would even check that or ask for that if you want to change houses or not. So obviously when you come here, you won't be like, okay, I should be careful paying my bills or everything. So exactly, so after I came, and after 2 years, I felt like, okay, maybe it would have been good if in some cases I would have been more careful paying the bills and all. Of course, when you are a student, you don't have a lot of money, and you want to pay your health insurance and everything. Sometimes you miss the dates and you don't feel bad about that. But now, after knowing about Schufa, to be honest, I am really careful about every payment I have to pay. And yeah, in Germany there is something called as Mahngebühr. So Mahngebühr is something you get when you are not paying, or when they somehow fail to take the money from your account. So it happened to me this month actually. I had a subscription for Sky football, and what happened is they couldn't take this money from me last month, and then what they did is they sent money. I sent a letter for me saying that yeah, this is what we couldn't take the money. Now you have to pay €2 extra for that, and and then I didn't see that. I saw that, and then I kept beside, and I forgot that, and then they sent me again saying that okay, this is the Swite Manung. Manung is how do you say that in English? So warning, exactly, it's this second warning to you, so you have to pay that, and this is very very important that you pay it, and you don't really think like I don't really care, it's over. That's what it's, everything is always tracked into your Schufa score. So yeah,
recently I was reading a post in Facebook actually, like there was a person, he came to Germany long back, but he was doing everything, but he didn't pay his radio tax for few months. He didn't bother much, or the landlord forgot to enroll him, or like he forgot to get enrolled, that he's paying with the landlord. But later on he checked, he wanted to get some credit, it seems, and then the bank asked obviously Schufa to get the credit. Then once he went to get his Schufa, it was very less, it seems, because he didn't pay radio tax when he was student, or like when long back, that impacted his score. So be careful guys, like if you are a student or something, like always pay your radio tax, and pay all the things, health insurance, money, everything carefully, so that you will have a good Schufa score always. And so like let's ask Pradeep, how do we get this Schufa score? From where can we get this Schufa score?
So you can get your Schufa score from something called as mindschufa.de. For example, there is also a facility where you can subscribe for this Schufa monthly. Of course, they want to earn money. So I am actually one of these guys who is paying €3 to this Schufa just to know my score whenever I want and see what is affecting it, because there are lots of factors which might affect that, and you will always get an email if you are subscribed to it. So one easy way to do that is mindschufa.de. We will be linking that in the description below, and also there are other ways, like just going to immobilien.de and immobilienscout.de, where you can also order your Schufa directly from this website. So you have to pay around €30 for that, and you have to
with the banks also, right? With Postbank.
With the Postbank, exactly. With Postbank, Volksbank, you can go in and you can just also ask your Schufa. You have to pay around €30 for that, and you can ask them in PDF, and they will be sending you the email or also in post if you want. And if you want a bit of human touch, you can also do that by calling to the Schufa people, and then they will only directly send your score. They will ask you some information about your bank details and all these things, and then they will provide you the Schufa score. And most importantly, the question is, Jayant, what determines your Schufa score, or what determines your credit? So there is a very nice article here which I'll be sharing in the link below. So that's what. So the easy answer is that whether you have paid your bills on time and in full. So your Schufa is automatically created as soon as you register your address upon moving to Germany. Your previous credit score from wherever you move does not influence your Schufa score in Germany. This is a very important point, guys. So even if you come from US, India, Australia, anywhere, and your credit score was really great there, it doesn't really matter after you come to Germany. It will be all started new. If you had a bad score, so it's a good opportunity to start something new. So that's exactly, Germany offers the advantage allowing most, if not all, of your bills to be paid automatically every month by direct debit, so you can avoid risk of forgetting to pay them. So it is also a good idea not to open too many bank accounts and credit cards, and not to switch banks too often. So that's what. So these are the factors actually which affect your score. So yeah, remember that. And also many people doesn't know that also moving too much is also not so good. If you move around 2, 3, 4 times a year, it says that okay, you are not too stable, and which also reduces your Schufa score. I actually did not know that before. So yeah guys, so there are lots of factors which affect your Schufa score, so be careful. And for example, people like Jayant, I would really suggest them to at least know their score, because you never know when you need that. And if you think like, yeah, I'll take that whenever I need it, and for example, if I want a loan, I'll just go and see my Schufa score is good or not, and maybe at that time it's too late for you to change your score. So that's what, Jayant, if you go now and check your score, maybe if it is good, then yeah, you know, and it's good and you maintain it as good. If it is bad, there are ways you can improve it. For example, one way you can improve it is taking a credit, one credit or a loan, and then paying it properly every month. If not paying beforehand, this will actually improve your Schufa score. So things like that, there are some perks where you can use to improve your score. So it will be always good that you know your score.
Yeah, one more question from me is like, when exactly is the time that I need my Schufa score? Or I mean, like, I came to Germany now, I am a student, like, why will I bother? Or when should I exactly get the Schufa score? And is this subscription that whatever you have done, is it really required?
So very good question, Jayant. So I think after you come to Germany, it's actually not necessarily needed that you do a subscription or you know your Schufa score immediately, of course, because it doesn't really affect, because you just came and this thing. I think a good time will be after an year, after living here and all, because of course you will have your score by then. And it was also good that if you want to move and all, to know that and to apply for that. Anyway, you have to do that. So regarding the subscription, I don't think it's too necessarily for people who are actually paying and doing everything properly. But I think it's good for people who might forget some payments sometimes and who wants to know what is happening with the Schufa score. And yeah, you are ready to pay €3 per month, so it's always good. So that's what I am doing. So that's what, it's completely not, it's up to you if you want to do the subscription or not. But to know your score is very important, and to have to know it constantly after at least 6 months or at least a year.
Yeah, like we will make sure that we put all the links in our description.
Exactly.
And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to write it in the comment section. And if you like our content, as usual,
as always guys, please make sure you like, share and subscribe, because we always want to give some information to you guys. And if you want us to make a video on some new topic, please let us know and we will do that for you. And hopefully this video has helped you guys, and also maybe Jayant will be motivated now to know his score now. So thanks a lot, Jayant, and thank you guys for watching, and until next time.
So please get your Schufa score, guys. Bye bye.
Ciao.